Hello world, I'm Attila. Today I will talk about the first Break the Rules book, and this was a book about management and how to manage your teams and how to achieve your goals as a manager, keep the good people at your in your team and outperform the whole organization, engage the workers, and so let's begin. You should break the rules of conventional wisdom because this book says that they are often stupid. So the book starts from scratch, and it says that talented employees need good managers, and people in the company leave managers and not the companies, because the managers are the ones who are constantly engaged with them, and they assign the tasks and things like that. And the great managers are the ones who find talented people and then turn the talent of the employees into performance. And you should make each people comfortable with who they are, because everyone is unique and everyone has this unique skill set that they can turn into the benefit of the company. You should get to know your employees, spend time with them. So have a drink together, because if you get to know your employees, then you can set specific tasks for them. So they won't become just one people of the mob. And treat everyone differently, because everyone is unique. So that's why it's important to listen to them. If you have to fire an employee, do it fast, because if they underperform, they are not right in the organization. So you shouldn't give time for them, because that just makes things worse. You should pick the right people, and if you pick the right people, trust them, because trust is very important for everyone. And don't over promote people. Pay them well and make their work rewarding, but don't over promote them. Don't pass the buck. It means that you shouldn't blame other things. You can, for example, say that I think it's a crazy idea, but corporate insists. So someone from the top insists on this. It will make your work easier, but it weakens the whole organization if you put the blame on someone else. So you shouldn't do this. And as a manager, you should make a few promises and keep them. And a manager is on the stage all the time. The employees are watching them all the time, so it's important to pay attention to every moment. And the value of the company depends on the relationship of the employees and between the boss and the employees. If the employee is happy, then they can perform well. And if a team is happy, then the whole team will perform well. Excellent managers are key to a successful company. And there are many cultures inside a company, because there are as many cultures as there are managers. And there is an order of your needs when you get into a new position. So first is that question, what is expected from me and what do I get? How much wage do I get? How much perks or benefits do I get? And the second is, am I doing well my job? So is it correct? Do I perform well? The third is, do I belong here? Is this the right role or team for me? And third is, how can I grow? The fourth is, how can I grow? How can I become better? So managers often just focus on the third and the fourth things, is that do I belong here, or how can I grow? But it is very important to have strong foundation. So what is expected from me, what do I get, and am I doing well my job? So these foundations are very important. And there are four rules of a manager. You must select a person, set expectations, motivate the person, and develop the person. and I will talk about each of them. When you are selecting someone, you should select for talent, not simply experience, intelligence, or determination. So everyone has a unique filter that through they look the world, through this unique filter. So people don't change a lot. You can't completely radically change one person. So this filter is enduring. So for example, you cannot teach talent. You must select for talent. And when you are setting expectations, you should define the right outcomes, not the right steps for achieving that right outcome or goals. So it is very important to trust your people. So you should trust them that they will be able to achieve your goals. And there are 4 priorities of a customer. First is the accuracy, that they want to have a good product, that it must be accurate. And second is availability. If they need any help, you must be available and you must help them. The third is the partnership. You must look at them as partners, like help when they need help. And the fourth is give advice to them, because advice is very important for a lot of people. And you must tailor the right outcome for each and every individual, because everyone is unique. So get to know them, and based on their talent, experience, and like their skills, you should define the right goals for them. When you are motivating someone, you should focus on the strengths, not on the weaknesses. So everyone is unique. Great managers don't try to change you. They help each person become more and more of who he already is. So you have some talents, and they want to develop that talents. So people can't change very much. Don't blame yourself when you can't transform people. It's not your fault. Invest in your best people. Spend time with them, and spend time with them. Don't settle with the average. Push everyone to their limits. Because everyone enjoys working just on the limit. So if that task is too easy, they easily get bored. And if you find the weaknesses of one person, you should, one of your possibility is that you can help them to develop the skill that they lack. Or you can assign a partner to them who can teach them or who can help them, so they don't have this weakness. And the third possibility is you can assign a new role for them, so they don't have to use their weakness. And when you are developing someone, you should help him find the right fit, not simply the next rank on the ladder. So most employees are promoted to their level of incompetence. So they are promoted until a level when they are not fit for their roles. Because first you are a great salesperson, then you will have to manage all that salesperson, but you might not have the skills to manage all these people, because being a great salesperson and managing people is a completely different set of skills. So as a manager, you should find a good fit for your employees. You should always have a plan for them and discuss this plan with them of what will be the next step on your career ladder. So you should also review their past performance once in a while so they can perform better. You should create a safety net. The employee will be moved back into his previous role if either you or he is unhappy with your fit. So you have their next step, you have your plan for their career ladder, you move he or she into this new position. But if you or he or she doesn't like that position, then you can always get back to the previous position. So this gives them a little bit of safety. Stay close to the man you fired. Say that like, I love your work, I love you as a person, but of course not in that respect. Let's talk this through. So they won't hate you because of this if you gave like legit reasons. And it's important not to cut these ropes. And leaders look outward, so they have a vision for the whole company, while managers look inward, so inside the company, how they can help the company, how they can help the employees to perform better. So leaders and managers, these are not the same roles. So leaders are not just better managers. So this is not the same. It's important to understand this. So this was an interesting book. I think management and leadership is very important if you work for someone or if you are a freelancer and you want to hire someone. Because if you work for someone, then you can set your preferences. You can talk with your manager that, for example, you want to have a weekly performance review, so you can like know where to improve. So my channel is for people who don't read enough, and I create one video every day. I read one book every day and share the things that I learned from that book and my thoughts about it. So you should subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow my podcast. I'm also active on Twitter. You can reach me there. I will put my handle on the screen and it's in the description. There are a lot more things in the description, so you should check out that. You can also reach me in the comment section. I welcome any feedback that you might provide. So thank you for coming in. Bye bye.